All right. This is Friday afternoon, about 4:14 in the afternoon. This is Billy from your AE Art Experience animation class. And what I thought I would do was just kind of talk about a few of these flip books, which I just thought were absolutely astonishing. They're just, all of them are really great. Um, and the coordinator of our department asked that we try to keep the video like under 10 or 15 minutes or so. So I'll try to do that because I understand that having a really long video posted to YouTube and then to the class becomes like a daunting task for you to even want to watch it. So what I thought I would do is, uh, just run through a couple of these and talk about them. And let me go back to the first one. Sabina asked if this was appropriate for a flip book, and I think it is. I think that I can see by the framing that she's got 7 or 8 drawings, and the ball would stretch off the ground, go to the top, stretch to meet the ground, maybe squash a little bit and recoil. I can see that she's got like a little hole in the corner, and there's a ring in there. I think that there's not a lot of them to flip. At 24 FPS, it would just be, you would see the action just a little bit fast. But and I think I posted to her to go ahead and try it. Was really no getting it wrong. I think that she did it right. I could just go backwards a bit and talk about the setup that I drew for you, and I don't know exactly where I put it. It's on my desktop somewhere. There's too many things here. So let me just bring it up. I did this sketch for you all just to give you a heads up about just an easy way to set up, quote unquote, a down shooter. The idea being that the camera, the phone, whatever you're going to use should be in the same exact place every single time for every single frame, because you don't want your camera shaking around. And it looks like many of you either got help shooting your flip book or maybe used something like this, like a third hand. So pay attention to this. I think that this is low cost, but it still works. The idea is the orange, keeping the camera in exactly the same place, setting the phone so that you're using the opposite phone. So all you have to do is hit the shutter. For the paper cutout one, you just move your puppet around a little bit, hit the shutter, move it around a little bit more, hit the shutter. And then the same thing for the stop motion. Basically you could put your camera on the side and have it more of a normal camera. It'd be the same thing. Make sure it's well lit. You don't have to spend money on a down shooter or anything like that. All right, so looked at this one. So this is Shiwei, and this is good. Just a simple bouncing ball. And you get the idea that you start on the top of the flip book and go to the back. It's fun. You could do either front to back or back to front. But I love the idea of morphing from just a ball into a balloon. It adds the idea of perspective to the shot. So that's great. Perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Exactly what we were looking for. Here's Kaylee, Cat. And, this is very brave to have a character that has a lot of lines in it. But she pulled it off. I think that the character also turns in space and walks away. She's using different color cards, which is fine. The character knocks on the window, which breaks the fourth wall. She turns and walks away. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Lots of creativity, lots of spontaneity. Holding it, shooting it twice, the drawings line up, you get the total idea. That's exactly what we're looking for this flip book assignment. Here's Maya's. Now, I thought this was great. I wrote a little thing in here that if all mice and rats behaved like this, that the bubonic plague may never have happened in Europe. But this is great. The mouse is completely registered. And then it runs away from the flea, and then he kills it with his tail. It's perfect. It's absolutely great. Little numbers in the corner. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I wished I was having a bad Friday so that this would have cheered me up, because there were like a whole bunch of them right in a row that were just great. This is Ian's. This is perfect. Thank you, Ian. Date in the corner. So he dated it for today. And he starts his flip book, and the little character is just acting around. Oh, what's that? And then, and right about now, it's like I had thought, boy, this would have been great with sound. And then the next one had sound in it. Ian, this is perfect. Thank you. Absolutely wonderful. And then Sophia puts one in here with sound. I'm like, ah! That's absolutely perfect. It's wonderful. Thank you, Sophia. Great. What a wonderful Friday. Perfect. This is Kelly's. I think I said that it would have been easier to flip if you would have used a clip. It's great. Perfect. Couple of cuts. Character jumps over the ravine, turns into a light bulb. Lots of creativity. Lots of fun, lots of creativity. Perfect. You totally get the idea that making a flip book should be fun. And really, remember this, everyone, that for the cutout, for the puppets, for the stop motion, for the Maya, whatever we're doing, don't lose that essence of fun. Karimi, this is great. The drawings are perfectly registered. They're hardly moving around at all. And then all of a sudden, boom, the frog turns into a mushroom. It's perfect. Magic is what animation about. You know, Disney had it right. Animation is about magic. And so you win. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is Tati's. And this is great. I wrote a note in there about, she might have been wondering if the lines were okay. These are great. Those are perfectly wonderful, rough animator's lines. The character hangs up in the air and lands. Just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Never lose the idea that animation be fun. That this is perfect. Absolutely great. All right, that was it. So I thought I would share that with you. This is the office meeting. I'll hold on for another few moments, see if anybody actually shows up. Thanks for a great Friday. This module doesn't close until Sunday, I believe. So if you're still doing your flip book, there's a couple of them that are still outstanding. You're more than welcome to put it into the next module. I will see it, or upload it and I will comment on it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.